airspace over London right now is restricted.
We understand a technical problem is to blame. We want to turn straight now to Jim Bolden, who is in London. Give us an idea of what you're hearing there on what caused this failure.
Well, right now they're telling us a technical problem here at the main air traffic control system, which controls the entire southeast of the UK. We're talking about London Heathrow, London Gatwick, Stansted, Luton, major airports. We're talking about all those flights, of course, coming in from the U.S., many dozens that will come from American Airlines, United and Delta, all being hugely disrupted. Originally, we were told that the airspace was closed because of a computer failure. And now they're saying a technical problem or power failure, and they're saying that the area around southeast London, southeast England, is restricted. So they are certainly restricting the number of flights in and out of the airspace. It was believed that it was going to be, the airspace would be closed completely until 2 o'clock Eastern. But they are now stressing that the airspace is open, but we are restricting traffic volumes in accordance with capability because, of course, they're having this issue. It may just be nothing more than a power failure, but it certainly has been enough to certainly cause, and as you say, will cause chaos. London International Airports not just take flights to and from. There are a lot of people who travel through here on the way to Africa, to the Middle East, and, of course, into Europe. And you are talking about an enormous number of flights from the U.S. that will be affected by this, and a number of people who may have their flights canceled and flights that either will be massively delayed out of Heathrow, for instance, or canceled altogether. So anybody who's traveling in this region or expecting people to be traveling in this region, you can imagine the amount of chaos we're going to have for the next few hours at least, guys.
It is, the 12th of December. Likely there are going to be a lot of people traveling for the holidays. This is a very, very busy travel season. Maybe people are looking to board a flight today to head overseas. You were talking about United, Delta, American. They see a lot of flights going from various points here in the United States over to London. This is going to impact a whole lot of travelers the world over, not just here in the United States, heading to London.
I mean, Heathrow takes planes landing, taking off every 90 seconds. There is no room for margin of error at London Heathrow. There are only 2 runways as well. Most people think it's much more, but it's only 2 runways. So when you have any situation, whether it's snow, whether it's the ash cloud, whether it's a strike, it does affect people in other parts of the world.